everyone.
Hello.
We're in Bali. And what is not to love about this beautiful place?
It's like every girl and every YouTube Bali Instagram video always goes like, we're in Bali.
And I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. Yeah.
And we really wanted to feel that, you know? We wanted to feel that too.
We had fully intended on competing with that Instagrammy slow motion just jubilance of the Bali experience, but it's not turning out that way.
No, in fact, I didn't realize that it was rainy season. With rainy season comes mosquitoes, flies, and I have an outdoor kitchen, so trying to cook something in an outdoor kitchen with flies is, well...
Speaking of insects, at night near the store lights, these big moths are just showing up in just insanely huge population. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty exaggerated.
They're on our porch too, but you know, it's like rain.
You don't see that in the Bali videos.
No, you don't see that. It's like rain.
You just see the girl bathing in flower petals at her villa.
And no one ever mentions that there's fruit bats that may collect rambutan and bring it over to your porch and hang upside down like Dracula, eating it and then spitting out the pulp and pooping it out as well. So every morning that's what happens. My host said, hey, why don't you just turn on the porch light, and it won't happen. So I turned on the porch light, and the first day I woke up and it was free and clear. The second day I got up in the middle of the night and saw that even with the light on, it was still there. So when I woke up in the morning, it was gone. I knew then that they're doing it anyway, and the host is cleaning it up so that I don't know that it happened. So I'm just pretending for now that I think that the light thing works. It was pretty rough, you know. Every morning, what surprises, and Mark's just lying in bed. You know, he didn't care. Hey, oh, clean up the bat poop. Yeah, enjoy it. Just I need 5 more minutes, and then I make coffee and breakfast, and by the time he gets up, it's all ready.
What you're looking at here is the exception in regards to traffic. Where we're staying, the traffic's everywhere, and we finally found this place after like a week after walking 45 minutes, looking at maps, and this is the best traffic we've seen so far. The traffic is really irritating. And since we're two people that like to walk everywhere, that's our favorite thing to do, is walk. We can walk all day and explore the territory, but one does not simply walk around in Bali. If you want to get to the town centers, you gotta rent a scooter, because walking is too much of a pain in the ass.
But we do it anyway. We risk our lives as opposed to risking our lives riding a scooter or riding on the back of a motorcycle taxi, and they're always asking you if you need a taxi, and we're looking at them. It's like taxis are usually cars, are they not? We could easily do what everybody tells us to do, call a taxi company or an online taxi, but we can't do that because we got SIM cards at the airport that are supposed to last for a month that cost us $50. And immediately they stopped working.
I miss the conveniences of Bangkok.
We've just been walking and going into town every now and then. It's almost like not worth it half the time. But we want to check out some vegan restaurants to see what the food's like. It's super inexpensive. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, the food is very cheaply priced here. There's some more expensive places, which we did go to, which actually wound up having the best food.
It was the best food. It had an atmosphere that was just like to die for. But I mean, it cost us just to go there. Shut up. Yeah, the food here is so far, it's bland. It's like, could you put some salt and pepper in it? It was like the airplane food. They think that if you're vegan or vegetarian that you don't need any flavors or something. I don't know, either that or it's just bland food in Bali. So far this is our experience, and even the food that I'm making at home is bland. I don't even know how to, I don't know, everything's just kind of bland. But
well, there's tempeh everywhere, and tempeh is one of my favorite foods, so that's a good thing.
That is great. You can only eat so much tempeh, but the fact that I can get it everywhere, and that's super cheap too. Tempeh. Here it comes her.
See, even in these parts of traffic's annoying.
We went to this one place. Every single item was less than $3. Unbelievable. So we ordered like 4 things thinking that, oh, it must be really, really small. Wasn't that small. I mean, it was, we managed to eat it all. It was this real peaceful kind of zen, not like these roads right here with all the bikes. Even though it's a quiet road, there's still a bike every 2 seconds. So this place was super, super nice. Like, not nice and like nice, but it was, it felt relaxing, and there was
everyone's speaking in hushed tones. You had the Hindu statues everywhere. People are whispering.
Yeah, the server was not good. She just didn't even attend to us like for a long time. We wanted to leave, but she ended up finally coming over, and we ordered some food.
Then this hipster yogi comes in, dressed like a pirate, who looks like Jack Sparrow. He's got beads, he's got the Jesus shirt on, he's got the bandana, the bandit bandana, walks right up to the waitress, orders his food like it's routine, and then he just wouldn't shut up. Like, he'd just be on the phone or talking to people, be like, yeah, my friends, they went to Cape and Yang, and like, you know, yeah, I had fun last night, you know, it was dancing in the rain, it was so packed, dancing around the fire, you could barely move. It sounds awful.
And he's talking to someone saying, yeah, well, I've got the day off today. Do you need some breath work? Are you in the need of some breath work?
He's got the day off. He's got the day.
And then he's going through all that, you know, yoga, breath work stuff, like he's this big expert, and he's
yeah,
just,
well, we're not making fun of yoga stretching or like breathing exercises or anything. That stuff's really good. I have a lot of respect for that.
But it's just,
it was just how pretentious he was.
Well, not just him, but like you see all these girls in the city center, and they got their bathrobes, like they're wearing their bathrobes on their way to get a smoothie, and
silk and windswept bathrobe after they did yoga.
It's just like, okay, when you do yoga at home, are you like, you just put on like this extreme yoga gear? You know, usually you just wear a pair of tights or something. So everybody that comes here, they're just, and they have these looks on their faces like, don't talk to me. I was at the Bali swing. Wherever you go here, people are jumping out at you saying, hey, you wanna go on a tour? You wanna go on a tour? And they're showing you these pamphlets, and they're like, no thanks, because you know what's already on the pamphlets. You can go to the monkey forest, which I tried to drag Mark there. We're going in the monkey forest. Like, I didn't come all the way.
Not right now.
I did not come all the way here to not go in the monkey forest. Like, we're literally at the monkey forest, and now you're saying you don't want to go in. Like, what's wrong with you? No. But now I don't want to go anymore because I realize it costs a fair bit, and I'm just wondering if
it's pretty cheap. But it's just kind of like a zoo, like a free-range zoo.
They say they're free, but I don't know. Like, why aren't they leaving? Some of them have left.
It's food. I get food.
Because they're getting fat, and that to me, I don't know if that's so wild. I have mixed feelings about it. I don't want to go anymore. Don't want to go to the coffee plantation that has a bunch of animals, cat, creature, monkey things that eat coffee beans. They keep them there, they eat coffee beans, they poop them out, and then they take the coffee and they clean them off and roast them, and it's supposed to be the finest coffee that you can get. I don't want to eat something that came out of anybody's ass. I mean, I've gone all my life drinking coffee, and like, you know, I get some pretty good coffee. I never think to myself, hey, you know what would be better if we could get some ass coffee.
Carolyn, you just don't understand the definition of the word delicacy. It's a delicacy. They even eat like fruit bats here. That's also called a delicacy. Intuitively, you know, it's like disgusting to eat, but then if they call it a delicacy, like it's scorpions and grasshoppers and fruit bat and raccoon shit coffee, and then you just label it a delicacy, and people will be like, ooh, I'm having a very privileged experience here. When I look at the booklet of available tours, they all just seem like kind of school trips to me. Like you can go see the weaving factory, you can go take a tour of the rice fields, see how rice is being made. You could go to cooking school.
Yeah, like as if I want to pay someone to put on an apron so that I can make something that I'm gonna eat at the end. I'll just like go and pay them to make it for me, you know, in a restaurant.
Well, no, then you could learn all the spices and everything.
I can Google it. You can get a tour to a waterfall, which I wouldn't mind. Actually, that would be nice. You know, I see them on YouTube doing it. It's like, oh, that looks so great. I wouldn't mind doing it, but who's taking us there? You know, what's gonna happen once we get there? Like, where's he gonna wait for us? Is he gonna wait for us?
You gotta be friends with someone for like 5 hours to be able to watch the sunset or go into the waterfall, which is going to be full of tourists.
Yeah, and again, where's the driver? Like, I don't want to make chit chat with some guy saying, "Oh, and he's
walking with you."
Yeah,
he's telling
let me tell you
his
all
life
about
story.
it. And then you have to say, "Oh, really? Wow!"
But it's not all bad. We're staying at a nice place. It's there's a nice statue of Vishnu overlooking our terrace.
Yeah, that makes everything better.
The Lord Vishnu, who in his slumber, a lotus flower grew out of his navel and gave birth to Brahman. And while he was sleeping, he dreamed of all these bubbles of reality, billions they say. I kind of identify with that. Like I'm the dreamer that conjures up the universes of reality. So you got Brahman, who's the creator, Vishnu, who's the caretaker, and Shiva, who is the destroyer. And this forms the Trimurti, or Trinity, of the Hindu religion. And we have a statue of Lakshmi, the goddess of success and fortune. She gets really turned on by hard work.
She's getting turned on by hard work?
I'm just saying, it's an expression. Hard work and bravery. So you're my Lakshmi. Lakshmi is often depicted as caressing the feet of Vishnu.
Yeah, that's what I do. Are you finished? The one good thing is that we do have a dog for the month. So, and he's so cute. He's my Mochi. It's my crazy Mochi.
I call him Mojo. Yeah. Moj for short.
I just say Moch, Moch, Moch. Aside from mind-boggling traffic, the people are generally quite nice, much like Thailand.
Well, they're always smiling, saying hello.
Yeah.
They believe in the mystical aspect of life, and they believe in God, and very pious people, very spiritual people. We're not expecting the landscape and the foliage and the people to rise up to entertain us.
Yeah, we're not complaining about like as if they should do something. It's just that it's not for us. And if we weren't scared to die, we could probably have a different experience and rent a moped or a cycle.
I might get around to that. I might talk you into that.
No, I'll never do it.
Sometimes I see like this blonde girl in a bikini and she's riding it, and so I see she could do it, I could do it. I feel a little bit done in by the that Instagrammy advertisement for Bali. It even lured me in.
Oh yeah. So,
I for a moment I thought I was a pretty girl, but I realized no.
All right, I think we're gonna have to head back now. This is getting really annoying. Okay.
Okay.
So.
Bye guys.
See ya.
Catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.